Dr. Gavin Ortlund has a great channel called Truth Unites, and this is true. It's also true that love unites, and God showed us love in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. And the Eucharist is the sacrifice of Christ, of Christ on the altar of the cross, exhibited and applied to us by faith. The greatest act of love is remembered here, and it brings us together. It unites us. It's a symbol of our unity as Christians. And unfortunately, the Eucharist, for many Christians, it's a symbol of disunity. But this not ought to be so. St. Cyprian, in one of his letters, writes this: the sacrifices of the Lord themselves highlight the unanimity, he's talking about the Eucharist here, highlight the unanimity of the Christians strengthened by solid, indivisible charity. For when the Lord calls the bread, formed of the union of many grains, his body, and when he calls the wine, pressed from many clusters of grapes and poured together, his blood, in the same way he indicates our flock, formed of a multitude united together. All of you Christians, you many grapes and many grains, like Christ, will be crushed in the winepress and baked in fire. Your lives of suffering and faithfulness, like Christ, are acts of love, and they are joined together with all the other saints who are participating in Calvary by being crushed and being put through fire. Where there is love, there is blood, and where there is love, there is fire. Where there is love, there is suffering, but this suffering brings us together. There is unity in that suffering. So all of you grapes and grains, come and welcome to Jesus Christ.